Well, hello, everybody. How are you doing? And delighted to talk to you today regarding the September 7th Leaders Campfire Strategy Call. And looking forward to a great end of fall season and moving into the convention coming up real soon. And so I thought I would just take a minute and ask you guys, why do you think we have a campfire meeting every Sunday at 8:30 p.m.? Why do you think we do this? What is the importance of it? Well, the reason why we call it a campfire is we keep you close to the fire, keep you close to the conversation, keep you inspired when you're down, and to support each other. And this is the way I can do it from long distance, and the way I can connect to all of you guys. Even if you don't show up, I'm trying to make sure that I'm here for you and letting you know that I love you very much. And this campfire meeting is real important because it helps you with consistency. It helps you with knowing that in business, there's always going to be ups and downs, there's always going to be challenges, and this is the way we can work through those challenges together. And so, I just wanted to acknowledge and congratulate to all the graduates of the Silver Club. Now, these are the names that I know who have graduated. Um, I don't know if I'm missing anybody. If I am, I apologize. I don't have any communication realistically from you if you're letting me know or not if you graduated. So I just want to acknowledge those graduates who have, because I know how much work it is. It's just an incredible amount of work, and but so rewarding. You're going through so many mind games. You have classes where people don't show up, or you have people who are um, signing up and buying the big kit. So it's just a huge mind game. And that's what the whole Silver Club is about, is to be able to get past that mind game, get past the frustrations and polishing that approach, working on all of the things that we need to work on to be strong, capable, and committed leaders. And so I know each one of you, and even those who started the Silver Club in the very beginning, um, it's incredible. This has just been an incredible program, and it should be something that everybody should try to participate when they're looking to build a business. So I just want to congratulate you, even if you didn't graduate. Um, I think the challenge is there for a reason, and keep moving forward. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. We're 6 days past the Silver Club program, right? We're September 6th, or maybe in India, yeah, September 6th. And this is 6 days past the program. And I just wanted to check in and see what you're doing. I wanted to check in with each one of you and hear what you had to say about the experience, hear what you wanted to talk about, like the what it was like, what your struggles were, and maybe what the big wins were, and so we can really hear about that. And Hukheli, I see you that you joined us today. Welcome. And I would like to hear from you if you'd like to share what the Silver Club experience is like for the mindset. Would you be willing to share a little bit?
Yes, thank you, Becky, ma'am. It was really a wonderful experience with strong mind, with passion, and we have learned so much from that. That's wonderful time for us.
Yeah, it's really incredible to think about the some of the difficulties we can go through, right? I remember in my print shop, some of the problems I had in the print shop were just like so large they didn't seem passable. They didn't seem like I would get through it. And you do. You get through them and you become a stronger person because of that. And I think that is what this whole program is about, to get through the hard times. And when um, when I go through and when I participate in the Silver Club in the United States, because I'm not allowed to participate in the one in India. When I participate in the United States, I have to travel and try to invest in my classes and my prizes and it's a lot of growth. When I compare that to my printing business, I had to pay for direct mailings, marketing. Um, I had to go out and visit customers and clients. There was a lot of work involved in the printing business as well. I don't think it matters what kind of business you're in. It depends on how hungry you are and knowing the belief in the program and the belief really in doTERRA. I feel that when I do the Silver Club, it really um, helps me build a stronger belief in my downline too, in my team. And your leadership has a ripple effect, right, Hukheli? I think about when we first
Yeah.
met, I'm throwing a little rock in the pond clear across the other side of the world, and I get to see the ripple effect that creates, all over the world. And the message here that I want to leave you with is your efforts inspire not just your customers, but your team, your family, your community. People are watching you. People are watching you with every step you make, and they duplicate that. So, whatever you're doing, like children, when you're a mom and you're raising children, they're watching you. They repeat what you say, they're learning by every example. So, you want to always think about what you're doing and what you want to be duplicated in your downline and do more of that. One person showing up consistently creates more ripples that change more lives. And I think that's really inspiring. So I would like to hear from anybody here if they have a story that they would like to share about someone who they enrolled in during the Silver Club and what story that they may have about the experience of the oils or anything. Does anybody have anything to share? Hukheli, do you have anything to share?
We have learned so much and striving with passion, learning day by day, learning from failures, learning from striving with passion. So we'll try to do our best.
Yeah, mindset. What would you describe a healthy mindset for a quality leader? What?
There are lots of challenges
Hmm.
every single day that we face, but each happening, we learn from that. And this is how called life. But my life is not others' life. My life is my life. So we'll try our best and we will change the world and our society as well.
It's interesting when you talk about your life, and then we talk about the doTERRA family and how do we merge them together and work together and be independent as well? Like we have to be, as a leader myself. I'm working in the United States market, trying to build my team here and keep them activated and keep them educated and keep learning and keep training. Today, I have a party, a class at my house where I'm expecting 15, 20 people to show up. And it's people who we want to keep talking about these products and keep them close to the fire. And that has nothing to do with you guys in India. Right? So when we think about individual leaders and upline and downline, everybody has to focus on their individual leadership with their individual group and team. And that's really important, I think, that sometimes we look up to our leadership expecting them to do some things that maybe we're busy doing something else and we can't, or maybe there's things that if we keep doing them, we're training the wrong information. So if I keep doing classes and things in India, that information is not going to help you guys or individual downline leaders to lift up and become stronger.
Good night.
Yeah. And so when we're going through and thinking about um, Eric Worre, um, the GoPro, and I have this book right here, the GoPro book, where we talk about teaching people to be independent of us as soon as possible. So, for example, you're raising a child, and when they graduate high school and then they go off to college, maybe, or they get married, they're no longer, living in the house and depending on us. We have to raise our leaders to be independent. And then having a community as well is super important. So the balance between the two is kind of a challenge as well, especially if one person's team is growing really fast and another person's team is not growing at all, right? And so you need to put a focus on the team that's not growing at all so that you can energize them and get going. And the teams that are being successful, they're being independent and they're being successful, and we need to cheer them on and keep them going, but we need to manage our focus in ways that are super important. I spent a lot of time growing my India team and trying to find other leaders in different states of India. And then my United States team fell apart. So then I had to come back and focus on United States. And it's just like this balance all the time of trying to make that work. And so one of the things about creating that balance is having structure in place to be able to allow us to keep focusing on that structure. So during the Silver Club, it was super crazy, right? I remember telling Amen, do it messy, because sometimes we're very analytical, where we want it to be systematic and perfect before we do something. And we're not going to get very far if we're that way. So Silver Club is a 90-day event, and hopefully creating that lifestyle of doing things. And so, for example, Hukheli, when you had your first baby, when you had your first child, you're holding this baby in your hands, you're going, I don't know what to do. She's crying. What do you do with the children when they're crying and when there's problems, right? And and so, but pretty soon after your fourth child, you're changing a diaper with one and you're feeding the other one and you're cleaning house and you're getting all this stuff happening all at one time. And that's what this Silver Club is being able to polish the work and getting really good at it and keeping it the same system. So the habits that you built and looked at what worked and maybe what habits didn't work, hopefully you've created enough rhythm to move forward with a lifestyle that's starting to work better for you. Leaders are made in everyday moments, not just in big pushes. So my next conversation with you is actually going through and thinking about the consistencies, the structures that you're doing. And so what is the system that you use, Hukheli, that's effective for you? Like, do you write down people's prospects' names, all your prospect names? Do you follow up with them? I mean, what system and structure do you use and habits that are helping you be effective? And what habits help you not be effective? Like, we have some bad habits. I know I do. Sometimes I get on Facebook and an hour can go by and I'm like, well, wait a minute, what was I doing again? And so, what are the bad habits and the good habits that you have that you think help you be successful? And Rongson, good seeing you here. And if you want to participate, like answer these questions, please do. So, Hukheli, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's really appreciable. And I should say, there's no way written that I should go first, but I wish my members should go first ahead of me so that I can support them. Though my half line is down, but if they want to really promote up, I can really support them. So even yesterday I had a talk with Cathrine also, and Cathrine and myself had a plan for Itanagar.
Oh,
Yeah,
wonderful.
maybe yeah by next October second week.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Second week. So we plan for that also. I really want to help her. Once a while, she was a founder. She was a goal leader, but now she has declined. But I don't want to be like that in falling. But I want to promote her again. So I just encourage her, and we plan like that. So just one by one, day by day, we will try to work out little more so that she will come up, Sarongsan will come up, Ma will come, like that. So they can overtake me, no problem. That's no harm. They can, because they are good leader, and they have with lot of perspectives. They can change the world. They can change our society. So this is how I'm thinking.
I think that's great. And uh, Bronson, did you have anything you wanted to say about consistency and what habits you have that work really well and what habits maybe that don't work? Okay, not sure if he's there. Um, oh, go ahead. Did you want to unmute yourself? Did you hear what yeah. Bronson?
Yes.
The question is, what habits do you have that are good, consistent habits that keep you moving forward? And what habits or what things do you do that kicks you out of the game?
Hello.
Maybe he doesn't have good network. Okay, so the tip is a 3-day system or three things every day for 3 things. So 3 invites, 3 follow-ups, and 3 shares. So I like to call these just connectors, right? So you're calling people, connecting with them, reaching out to them, see how they're doing, follow up with classes with people who attended. Hopefully you're keeping track of like attendance sheets and stuff like that. So you have their phone numbers and stuff, and being able to follow up and then reaching out and sharing to new people, 3 a day. And I know, yeah, here it is. Here's the pipes one. So this is the thing that I shared a long time ago, and I can make a screenshot of this and share it in the thing. But this is a notebook where you do the 5 pipes a day. So you prepare, make a plan. So Hukheli, you're planning to go to Imphal. That's great. Into Nagar, or what is it again? Ukrill. Mine.
Itanagar.
Yeah. Okay. And then in
Itanagar.
Yeah, so that would be in the Arunachal Pradesh, right? Yeah. And then inviting, presenting, enrolling, and supporting. So every day, if you just do a little bit of this every day, that's keeping that consistent pattern happening. So
Yeah.
just because the Silver Club is over doesn't mean we need to be over, right? Being able to keep that consistency moving forward in the power of the second wind. So finishing the Silver Club is like finishing a marathon. Like I know it's like go, 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 go. And then the last week it's a push where you're not even sleeping at night probably. But the second wind only comes if you keep moving forward. So I used to train. I've ran a marathon before. I've ran triathlons before. I used to be a long distance runner. And I remember there are times when you're running and running and running, you just want to quit. Oh, my legs are going to fall off. I can't do this anymore. I'm out of breath. But if you keep moving, you actually catch that second wind. And it's really incredible. And so this is a mindset too, to be able to move through that. This is the way forward. I will guarantee you all the other India leaders have quit. They're done with the Silver Club. They're taking a rest. And a little rest is okay, but it's not going to help you keep moving forward that mindset. So I am encouraging you to not stop, but to follow up with every contact you made during the Silver Club, because that's where the harvest is. So connecting with at least 90, yes, that's 90 people. That's 3 a day from, um, well, there's 90 days in the Silver Club. So if you were to do in the next 30 days, do 3 a day, you will get all 90 people, hopefully, that you have on your list. And reschedule. You're going to want to schedule wellness consults. You're going to want to schedule follow up with the oils. You're going to want to schedule, maybe they'll host a class with you. But every time you meet somebody or talk with somebody, you always want to schedule follow up. Always. Never leave a call without scheduling another appointment. This is super important. Here in the United States, when you go to the dentist to get your teeth cleaned, they won't let you leave without scheduling your next appointment for 6 months down the road. So treat it like that. Again, you've been spending a large amount of time planting seeds. Large amount of time. And the Silver Club is planting, 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 planting. You're touching people, planting seeds, meeting people, teaching classes, building connections. And the harvest may not happen. For some of you, maybe you did lots of classes but didn't get the results that you wanted. And this is where it's really important. Maybe you did get the results you wanted, but think about it. There may be lots of other people that are still waiting to grow. And so going back and reaching those people, maybe maybe no was now, but yes is later. So I would like each of you to take a minute and think about 5 potential leadership names or people that you've talked to, people maybe you've enrolled, maybe not, that may be potential names you believe would be good leaders, or people interested in making a little extra money, or people interested, or maybe they have an influence of a lot of people in their life where they can actually help you with the next class. Maybe they don't want to build the business. But if you met them during the Silver Club and plan a personal follow-up message call and personally tell them you believe in them, tell them you believe in them. Your job is to plant belief. And that's what my friend Cindy did. She said, Becky, I believe in you. And I'm like, I can't do network marketing. That's not for me. And she goes, no, I believe you. You know so many people. You can really make a big difference for people. And I would like you to personally invite them to convention. Now, Cindy did that to me. She invited me to convention. I declined. I did not go to the first convention when I first enrolled. Um, she didn't give me enough time to consider it. So I would like you guys to give people enough time, like right now, to have people think about it and put it in their schedule and really consider going. So don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you plant. So the more seeds you plant, the more growth you'll have down the road. So again, make sure you've got covered all your wellness consults, and wellness consults can happen every month. They can happen every month with the same person, or they can happen once every 6 months, just depending on what that person wants. And I don't know if you guys talk about the Loyalty Advantage program. So I brought this slide up that I made a long time ago about the Loyalty Advantage program. This is extra layered on top of the loyalty reward program. And this is a really great thing to talk about with all the extra benefits that you can have. And regarding the different tiers and the different benefits. And look at this one. If people get to the first level of Jasmine, they get 30 LRP points credited to their account. Did you hear that? 30 LRP points. Now, if they did 6 consecutive months, they get 100 PV or 100 PV LRP points. They get the 30 points too, and then they gain access to promotions. They get a Pebble diffuser, and so on. These benefits are fun. Make them exciting. Make them feel like they're special when they've gone through and done this extra work on the loyalty reward program. Your business success relies on the loyalty reward program, period. You've done all this work, right, Hukheli? Everybody's gone through and done classes and enrolled people. You've done all this work. And the main goal is to get them to order every month. So get them to order a toothpaste. Get them to order just something so they're used to the loyalty reward program. Now, I don't know if you guys have been seeing the post that Shub has been with a new product that's going to be announced that looks like it's in a bottle. And we're pretty sure it's probably the doTERRA MetaPower gel capsules. And this would be something that people would want to put on their loyalty reward program. So they'd be ordering that every month. And I haven't been posting it in the big group because I want proof that it's going to be there. But I would encourage people to think about that this is a wonderful program. I want you to know or think about, who do you know that has diabetes? Who do you know that would like to maybe look at losing some weight? Who do you know that has a high stress factor? These oils and the MetaPower program are really powerful. And so this loyalty reward program would be another reason for you to reach out to people and say, hey, look, we don't know when this is coming. I don't want to promise anything, but keep your eyes peeled. And this is how you're going to order it on the loyalty rewards program, and use it as a training thing for the loyalty rewards program by putting a toothpaste in there and just letting people know about this product. Okay. Any questions on that, you guys? Hukheli, do you want to add anything? Okay.
No, but see, there is nowhere found only peace in this world. Anywhere, everywhere, with full of chaos. But we will encourage ourselves. And thank you so much for supporting all the time, anytime you are there. So we will also do our best. This is how I'm just sending you a message, and we will try our best.
Great. So also take an audit, go through with all the people you talk to and make sure, and that you've enrolled, make sure you've plugged them into your systems. This is that duplication process. When you have 1,000 people on your team, you can't reach out to them. I will tell you that if your LRP is not up, if you have people who are not ordering LRPs, is because you have not plugged them into a system. So this system keeps them close to the fire. It keeps them informed. You can add the products of the month to the system, right? So everybody knows all at one time what the product of the month is. I have my group that you guys are all members of. You can plug them into my group if you feel like you're too new at this yet to have your own. But I would encourage you to have your own. Have your own WhatsApp group as you're the leader to your people. I'm not the leader to them, right? I don't even know how to say their names. And so you want to probably speak to them in your language and have that really close connection. doTERRA has social media groups too. I know a lot of you may not be plugged into social media daily. That's fine, but it's a good place for them to get the doTERRA information, such as the team app or the doTERRA Facebook and Instagram pages, the YouTube channels. These are ways that people can learn about the oils, get more information, and so on. And we have weekly trainings. I really, really highly want to encourage you guys all to be part of the weekly trainings. And you may not make it all the time, but if you have them there available and you're sharing that with people that could jump on a training when you're not available, that would be great. I would love for you guys to teach these trainings. Um, I did the first week of September. Elaine is doing this week. We don't have anybody for week 3. Uh, Not sure if Max is doing that or not, but gosh, you guys, I would love for our team to step up and take this challenge on. I have all the PowerPoints and I have the scripts. You could just read it. They're super simple, but the practice is real important. And if you want me to do it with you, for example, we can co-host a class where maybe you teach about 1 or 2 oils and I teach about the rest, but getting on video and doing this in any way possible is going to be a game changer for your confidence. And I would really encourage you. Hukheli, come on, you and Abito. We need you guys to do a
Yeah,
class.
online presentation. Much of the time, online presentation doesn't work out because they don't join as we do like this. But almost every day, every evening, we do in-person class. We do.
Yes, yes. And having a recording with you teaching this also helps you send the recording to people to do follow-ups and give them more information. You know, it's not the same as in person. In person's really important and it's the best way to do it. Sometimes having a recording to follow up is a nice tool as well. Um, and so even if you wanted to just do a recording by yourself, me and you or something, please reach out to me and we could go through and record something where nobody's on, right? And then you feel more comfortable. That's fine
Sure,
too. We can practice and so on.
sure.
Yeah. Okay. So also, I have my impact, my oil, all in on oils wellness hub. And this here, we have 42 members of. This here is brand new members training. I'd go over the oils and all this stuff like that. And then we have leaders, which are partners like you guys. And when you guys are onboarding people, this is a good way for them to go through and watch videos and so on. Here's the QR code to that, but I'm gonna close out of this and jump over to that. Here's what it looks like. So you can go in here into the Learning Hub, and I have all the like ebooks and onboard training. This is like a way to go through and have class course on how to do an LRP, how to go through and order, how to I mean, I've got all this stuff here. So it's really good assets and stuff like that to focus on. Um, and this one here is for customers. So I think I said that wrong. The first one was for business partners, and this one here is customers. And so this one here is going to help people know about the loyalty reward program, lavender, wild orange. I've got lots of different classes that Larry's taught, and then different classes that other leaders have taught, and so on. Um, it's not perfect. I would love to have you guys have some of the videos in here too, but this is just another way, because of my distance, that I'm not there, another way to help give you information while you're awake and I'm sleeping. And then it's kind of like our own social media thing. It's like a Facebook page. And so I could publish this, and then you guys can comment on it. You can go through and comment on things and ask questions and so on. And it's not on Facebook. It's not on anything like that. This is our little Facebook or Instagram page within just our doTERRA community. And so this is designed because there was threats at one time that Facebook would shut down your accounts or Instagram would shut down your accounts if you talked about specific disease claims and things like that. So we can talk about disease claims here and protocols and stuff with no problem. Also, I wanted to talk to you about the Calcutta um, program that Suzanne and I are doing. And this will be the 13th of November. So it's the day before convention. So if you're coming to convention, we want you to get there early because we're going to do some business trainings, recognitions, and snack lunch, and then we're going to jump out and go around and um, do some sightseeing and shopping and stuff like that. So, if you're interested in doing that, please let us know. We need to get a count so we have a bus or some kind of way that we can transport everybody. So, okay. So, hi, Asola. Good to see you here. Do you guys have any questions or thoughts? Ronson, you're muted.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. So regarding about the conventions, 1 day ahead, we should have to come for. Oh,
Yeah. It's for our Nagaland team only. Nobody
okay.
else is going to be. This is our way because we're not coming to Dimapur or to um, Kohima or anything. We're doing our extra little thing at convention for you guys. And this is our way to
Okay.
help you guys know that we love you and feel special. It's not for anybody from any other region. Nobody from Mumbai, nobody from any other region can come unless they're on your team. But we want to be sure that you guys know that that's for you. Okay.
So you should have to give information to someone to who taking in charge about all the, I mean, traveling to Calcutta, so that we will confirm that people those who want to go.
Yeah. Make sure when you're talking about the convention that you share about our Merriment Day. We're calling it the Merriment Day. Couldn't think of a better name, I guess. So, yeah. So I have that flyer. I will put it in the leadership group again and the main group. I hate putting it in the main group because I have people from other areas in that main group, my Inspire India. And so I want to just share it in the leadership group because I don't have anybody else in the leadership group outside of the Northeast.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So if I share it in the leadership group,
Right.
would you guys personally invite people in your personal invites? This would be a good way to reach out to people.
Uh, No, I don't have personal invite, right?
Huh?
What you say? Personal invite?
With that flyer that I made, the flyer,
Okay.
if you can print them out, I will send you an updated one. I think that one I was showing you is not updated, but then you can print them out or send them in WhatsApp personally to people
Okay.
in your team to make sure they get the invitation to come a day early.
Okay. You send to Madam Hukheli. You can send to Madam Hukheli also.
Yeah, it's in the leaders group.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm praying.
You need lots of praying there, buddy.
I'm praying to God.
Mhm. Okay. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions, you guys? Asola, would you like to say anything? No, I think she doesn't speak very good English, right? Do you want to speak to her in Nagalandese? Nagamese?
Yeah, Asola, you speak in Nagamese, so Madam Hukheli will translate. Yeah.
Anytime we call up upon the people to join us for convention. Of course, they have not, some of them have responded, but some have not yet. But they will settle up for coming for join us for convention. We will try. And Aruna is coming up. Aruna.
That's exciting.
Hello.
Yes, that's exciting. I'm
Last
excited.
time also in July, four join, new four.
Oh,
And Cathrine, so much exciting with that. So let's invite people from Itanagar also.
yes, that's
Yeah.
fine. The Northeast.
And we'll invite some other from Assam. Yes, from Assam. So
Mhm.
let's try to do that.
Yes, they're welcome. The Northeast. It's the Northeast states. Because I know, like
Yeah.
Sagar, he's invited too. It gets a little complicated because Sagar's niece is also, she's in Bangalore now, so hopefully she will want to come too. But wonderful. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and close the meeting unless you guys have anything you want to share or anything.
And I also would like to request Ronson. Earlier we have to arrange the lodge where we should stay. I will also particularly will tell to Surma and other leaders, but we need to arrange ahead. Either Naglen House or somewhere else nearby, which is close to that. So please let us eye on it.
Okay. Regarding about the booking flight and then arrangement hotel, I think this time Mua dim is like more than 5. I think the 6, 7 include Mua. So if my suggestion is if we give all the in charge to Mua, that's much better. So we will follow we will follow initiate with him. Yeah. So I request to Madam Hukheli